Everyone's busy posting visa-free hacks, but no one's warning you about the gates that are quietly swinging shut. In 2025, 10 destinations are either locking Filipinos out or making the visa maze so nasty it feels like a ban. Stick around. Number 1 could wreck your summer plans before you finish your coffee. We love bragging about where we can go sans sticker, but today, we flip the board game. Think of this as your heads up from that blunt friend who actually reads the fine print. If any of these 10 spots are on your bucket list, start sketching Plan B, gather extra docs, or pick a new dream. No doom and gloom, just the facts, plus real moves you can make right now. 10. Oman. The Sultanate didn't shout ban, they just funneled tourists through the same eye-of-the-needle process as workers, cracking down on those who might overstay. Your holiday plan now gets the full forensic treatment. You'll need a bank cert showing a healthy, consistent balance. Not a last-minute cash injection, a hotel voucher for every night, a return ticket, and the main event, a grill session at the embassy. They'll probe your job back home and your itinerary. Fail one check, you're ghosted. One agent joked it's easier to adopt a cat there than get a holiday visa right now. The unofficial advice? Have at least $2,000 in the bank and solid answers. 9. Saudi Arabia. Riyadh's Saudization wave brought us bank balance theater. You need to show USD 7K, parked and untouched in your account for 90 days before applying. It's their filter for high net worth tourists. And if you're under 30 and single, the system auto-flags you like a bad emoji, seeing a high-risk profile for overstaying. Possible to visit? Sure. Probable? Only if your paperwork sparkles harder than a K-drama lead. That means pristine documents and a strong letter from your employer are almost essential to overcome the algorithm's bias. 8. Qatar. Still sore over the 2024 labor spat, Qatar retaliated with bureaucratic warfare. Tourist processing stretched from 5 days to 25, and they slapped on a mandatory local sponsor rule. A Qatari national or resident must personally vouch for you. No Qatari ID holder to vouch? Your World Cup nostalgia trip crashes before takeoff. Some high-end hotels might sponsor you, but only if you've booked a pricey suite, making it a non-starter for most travelers. 7. Kuwait. The old deployment ban went full ninja. It never left, just morphed into a tourist trap. The new rule worked in Kuwait before. You're barred from a tourist visa for a year after exit to prevent illegal work. That old passport stamp is now a travel scarlet letter. Don't think a new passport saves you. Their immigration system is linked and will flag your history instantly. For first-timers, scrutiny is now higher across the board. 6. Malaysia. Kuala Lumpur's new hobby is hunting visa runners, travelers who reset their 30-day stay by hopping to a neighboring country. Now, the system tracks your entry patterns. 3 visits in 6 months lands you in the interrogation booth. They'll pull you aside, demanding to see your funds and confirmed flight home. One shaky answer about your frequent visits, and you're on the budget flight back to Clark, drama included. Have your story straight. 5. Singapore. Still visa-free, but the robo-officer, the automated gates algorithm, now shortens stays to 5 or 7 days if your passport screams border hopper. Too many cheap Bangkok weekends? The system sniffs it out faster than chili and hawker noodles, wrecking your plans. If you get a short stay stamp, don't argue. Leave on time and space out your next visit by a few months to avoid being flagged again. It's a quiet warning to take a break. 4. Japan. Tokyo scrapped the easy multiple entry lane and now demands a hyper-detailed, day-by-day itinerary from first-timers. We're talking timed entries for museums and specific ramen shops. You'll also need paid hotels for every night, plus a boss letter on company letterhead guaranteeing you'll come back to work. With all that, approval for newbies just dipped below 60%. Half the room is shown the door before they even swap pesos for yen. Using an accredited agency helps, but it's no longer a silver bullet. 3. Indonesia. Bali's visa-free gift vanished in 2025, a casualty of their crackdown on illegal foreign workers. The new EVOA system auto-denies if you've hung around Timor-Leste or Malaysia too long, flagging you as a potential overstayer. Appeals exist, in theory. In practice, they take 6 weeks and swallow your fee either way, making them useless for a planned trip. The best bet for frequent regional travelers is now a slower traditional embassy application with extra proof of ties to home. 2. Montenegro. Europe's under-the-radar gem pulled the plug after overstays quadrupled. Now, you queue at Serbia's embassy in Belgrade as they have no consulate in Manila. You'll need to flash EUR3K cash or bank certs and watch an officer study your hotel voucher like it's a thesis. One reader got the classic line, "Insufficient socioeconomic ties." Translation, they think you'll bolt for Germany. To fight this, you need to overwhelm them with proof. Land titles, business permits, anything that screams, "I have a life to come back to." 1. Italy. Shocker? Not if you've seen Milan's Pinoy crowds. Rome's new flow decree caps tourist visas by nationality using 2024 overstay stats. The Filipino quota? Filled by April. Anything fresh lands in 2026's pile or the trash. And the killer. If Italy was your Schengen main stop, your rejection is logged in the shared Schengen information system. When you reapply to France or Spain, their system sees the Italian rejection. A massive blinking red light. Your only hope is to apply for Italy at the very start of the year. First, stay glued to official embassy pages, especially the week you fly. Rules flip quicker than a telenovela twist, with sudden changes to required documents or fees. Make the official site your only source. Start your paper trail early to prove your strong ties. Bank statements, ITR, and employer letter. These are your proof of intent to return. 3 months ahead isn't overkill. It's your armor against suspicion, showing you have a life to come back to. Be strategic and mix up the map. Italy slammed shut with impossible appointment slots? Pivot. For a Schengen visa, countries like Greece or Slovenia can be more approachable, handing out those gelato vibes with lighter Filipino scrutiny. A little flexibility makes all the difference. And if work abroad is the goal, stick only to recruiters licensed by the Department of Migrant Workers. Illegal hustles are a trap that can land you on a country's blacklist, like in Kuwait, potentially barring you from entry for life. Don't let a scammer dictate your future. Myth: US visa equals Japan entry. Nope, Tokyo keeps its own blacklist. Myth: ASEP means Singapore won't offload us. Tell that to the 117 turned around last month. Myth: Korea stamp guarantees multiple entry Japan. 2025 reset everyone to 0. Previous stamps are just souvenirs. Georgia, Kazakhstan, and Morocco still greet us with open borders. No sticker, no interrogation. We'll tour those havens in another video, so smash subscribe and ring the bell if you want that list. So after navigating the visa gauntlets of 2025, which country stung the most? Italy with its bureaucratic maze, or Japan with its surprising new hurdles? Your experience is invaluable. Drop your shock or your visa win in the comments below. Did you face an unexpected question at the Italian embassy? Did Japan's new online system throw you a curveball? Your story could be the lifeline the next traveler needs. So let's build a community of savvy Filipino globetrotters right here. If this deep dive saved you from a costly rejection fee, pay it forward. Hit that like button, share it with your barkada planning those cherry blossom selfies, and subscribe for more travel news minus the sugarcoating. Until our next travel dispatch, remember the golden rules. Keep your passport updated, your bank balance plump, and your itinerary flexible. Because in the world of travel, 2025's only constant is change. Stay prepared and stay informed.